September 20th, 2022, Cassandra, an employee at a local escape room, was shutting down the cameras for the evening when she noticed something truly unsettling. She quickly pulled out her phone to try and record the source of the strange activity, but bizarrely, nothing seemed to be there.
Okay, let me see if I can get this on camera.
Oddly enough, a few chairs in the operations room appeared to be moving on their own. As if that weren't creepy enough, the haunting escape room music suddenly switched back on without warning. Feeling unnerved, Cassandra inspected the chair thoroughly, looking for any evidence that it might be a prank. To her surprise, there were no strings or mechanisms, and she was completely alone in the building that night. She shared the video with her boss, but vowed never to work in that room late at night again. Her refusal led to her being fired, and Cassandra now works at a local donut shop. The next story takes place at a hotel in Savannah, considered one of the most haunted hotels in the United States. When a couple arrived to stay, they were informed that room 204 was the most infamous for ghostly activity. Instead, they booked room 201, thinking they could avoid any paranormal experiences altogether. Unfortunately, their expectations couldn't have been more wrong, as the hotel seemed determined to make an impression. For the first couple of days, the pair enjoyed their vacation without incident. However, a series of strange noises during the night prompted the boyfriend to set up a camera. He had been hearing loud bangs and wanted to uncover the cause, which led to the footage that follows. Inexplicably, a book flew off the counter, and moments later, a door creaked open despite everyone being asleep. To make matters even more disturbing, when zooming in on the footage, the face of a doll in the room appeared animated. This was odd, as the doll was just a stuffed figure with no mechanical parts. When the couple showed the footage to hotel staff, they were told that room 201 might also be haunted. Although they were offered the chance to switch rooms, the couple declined, citing financial constraints. They chose to stay in room 201 for a few more nights, but what they captured next was far more alarming. This time, the doll's movements were even more pronounced, with its eyes and lips visibly shifting as though it were alive. The footage was so convincing that the hotel management decided to shut down the room entirely. Believing the doll posed a genuine threat, it was discarded and left to decay, ensuring it would never frighten another guest again. This story involves a house left vacant after the Wi-Fi router broke one evening. The homeowner, Leah, decided to stay at her father's house until the issue could be fixed. However, after leaving, she realized she had accidentally left her pet cat, Dwight, behind. Instead of returning to retrieve her cat, she opted to monitor her home through the CCTV cameras. Unfortunately, what she saw was far from comforting. Without explanation, the door to the closet slowly creaked open and the light inside turned on, almost as if it were trying to draw Dwight inside. The strange lure worked, and the cat cautiously crept into the darkness, eventually disappearing from view. Watching this unfold, Leah was horrified, unsure of what might happen to Dwight. Thankfully, the cat emerged from the closet a few moments later, but her reappearance came with a chilling twist. A disembodied voice echoed through the room, commanding the cat to leave. Eerily, Dwight seemed to understand and obeyed the voice. Was it a mere coincidence? That seems unlikely. The following day, after the Wi-Fi repair technicians finished their work, Leah returned to her home. This is when things took an even darker turn, as the source of the mysterious voice began making its presence known in other ways.
What's up, guys? I just heard knocking at this window. Hang on. So creepy. The fuck? There's nothing outside.
Out of nowhere, loud knocking sounds began echoing throughout the house. The noises were persistent and seemed to come from multiple directions at once. Distressed, Leah followed the sounds, hoping to find their origin, but discovered nothing. Understandably shaken, she packed up her belongings and returned to her father's house, this time bringing Dwight with her. Leah has since tried to sell the property, but the current status of that effort remains unclear. For now, she is staying with her father and paying rent to live under his roof. Wyatt Jackson was a known lover of the outdoors and spent much of his free time venturing into nature to discover hidden locations. In the video ahead, we'll join him on one of these adventures where he encounters a chimney-like structure. However, it quickly becomes apparent that he may not be alone out there. Take a look.
Guys, I don't know what's going on, but I'm up here in the mountains hiking a trail. Rain came in, and I'm on my way back to the parking lot to get to my car. And as I'm walking by, I could have swore I heard something say, "Hey." Figured I better document this. And then I've seen this. It looks like a chimney over there. What is that? Whoa. I mean, all bullshit aside, this is pretty cool, right? What they say about going under arches in the woods. We'll find out. Oh, look at this. This is cool. This is neat. I heard it again. Shit!
As Wyatt approached the chimney, he distinctly heard the word "hey" for the second time, which reassured him that he hadn't imagined it the first time. However, he wasn't completely convinced until the spirit repeated the word yet again. At this point, Wyatt panicked, turned around and sprinted away. What made the third "hey" particularly terrifying was its volume. It sounded much closer than the first two, which had seemed distant enough for Wyatt to feel safe. Shaken, Wyatt decided never to revisit the chimney and strongly advised his children to avoid the area as well. Whether they heeded his warning remains unknown. On June 18, 2023, a nurse named Sarah decided to explore the hospital where she worked during her break. Intrigued by stories of a haunted floor, she made her way to the infamous 4th level. Sarah was skeptical of the paranormal and wanted to see for herself if the rumors held any truth. With her phone in hand, she climbed the stairs. For the first 20 minutes, nothing unusual happened, and she was preparing to return to work when something caught her attention. Out of the corner of her eye, she noticed a suspicious-looking door. What Sarah did next was downright bold.
So everybody wants to see what's behind the door, so I'm back and I'm going to show you what's finally behind this door, okay? Alright, so one more time, this is everything that's wrote on the door behind this door in this hospital, and it's been unlocked, so I'm gonna go inside. Dude, I'm so scared, I don't even want to open it. So far this looks like an abandoned, dirty closet.
The door had strange messages scrawled on it, seemingly written by someone warning others not to remove whatever was inside. Ignoring the ominous messages, Sarah opened the door to find what appeared to be an abandoned closet. She stood there for a few moments, scanning the area, before the camera abruptly cut off. However, when slowing the footage, viewers can spot something unusual on the top shelf. The object appears to resemble a human head, although its true identity remains unclear. Whatever Sarah saw, it startled her enough to make her flee to the 2nd floor. Feel free to share your theories in the comments about what might have been in that closet. In the next story, Caitlin Brooke was home alone when she experienced the last thing anyone would want to hear in the middle of the night. The video was filmed around 2 a.m, and Caitlin's response to the situation was incredibly courageous. Let's take a look.
Oh my god.
Caitlin was fast asleep when she was suddenly woken by loud banging sounds coming from the kitchen downstairs. Bravely, she decided to investigate, initially assuming it was a burglar she could scare off. But when she heard a door creak open and shut, panic set in. She realized whatever was down there might be coming upstairs. She dashed back to her bed and hid under the covers, hoping for safety. Unfortunately, her blanket's comforting warmth wasn't enough to deter whatever was pursuing her. This eerie encounter continued into the second part of the video.
Oh my god.
While sitting on her bed, ghostly orbs were visible on her camera, indicating the presence of a spirit in the room. Unaware of this, Caitlin still believed a human intruder was behind the activity. That belief shifted dramatically when both doors in her room swung open simultaneously, something no person could have done. Despite this, Caitlin remained doubtful of the paranormal, angering the spirit even more. What followed in the third part finally shattered her skepticism. Once again, one of the doors slammed shut by itself. This undeniable evidence convinced Caitlin she was being haunted, and she shouted the words, "I believe," in fear. Surprisingly, what happened next was completely unexpected. After Caitlin admitted her belief in ghosts, all activity stopped abruptly. For the next 2 years, nothing paranormal occurred in her home. Was the spirit's goal to turn a skeptic into a believer? Or was there a deeper purpose behind its actions? The truth remains a mystery we may never uncover. YouTube is packed with countless so-called paranormal recordings, but few feel as authentic as the one you're about to see. Captured in June 2022, this video offers a first-hand account of a haunting from a father's perspective. What sets this case apart is that for a year before this incident, the creator regularly uploaded updates about the eerie occurrences in his home. However, this particular moment was the breaking point. To provide some background, his daughter owned a cabinet filled with dolls, which were rumoured to move objects overnight. On top of that, the family often heard unsettling noises coming from empty rooms during the night. These strange events ultimately led the father to start a YouTube channel to document the activity. But enough of the context. Watch the footage for yourself.
So I keep hearing weird noises. I don't know what the hell it is. It's like knocking, creaking, footsteps. It's either in my room or Sky's room, but Sky's passed out right now. But it's crazy, yo. Hold on. See, she's sleeping. See, I'm telling you, I keep hearing weird shit. I think it's coming from my room now. What the f*** is that? See, I keep this up against the cabinet because the dolls like to try to open the doors and shit. It's weird. I don't know what that sound is though. What the fuck was that, man? Yo, fuck this. Fuck this. I'm good on that. Yeah. I'm staying out of there. Fuck that, yo. Bro. I'm all shaking and shit. Yo. Yeah, fuck that. I'm out, y'all.
In a chilling turn, An unsettling voice echoed through the house right after the abrupt sound of footsteps. It sounded like a young girl crying, which only heightened the fear. Moments later, after the man left the room to find safety, the voice returned, this time clearer, and seemingly saying actual words. When slowed down, it resembled a little girl pleading for help, which was deeply disturbing. As mentioned earlier, this was the final straw for the family. The father made the decision to sell the house immediately, and the dolls, much to his daughter's dismay, were thrown away. It was a tough choice, but one he felt was necessary. James Talbot worked as an overnight security guard at a shopping mall, often stationed at the stairwell to ensure no unauthorized individuals entered after hours. The following clip is from one of his shifts around 1 a.m., a time when the mall was typically quiet. James frequently recorded himself while working and uploaded the footage to his YouTube channel, a habit that proved crucial in capturing the events you're about to witness.
Man, I've been clocked in 8 minutes. Hey! Hey! I'm not finna go check shit. I'm going down there. Shit. Oh, goddamn, the door locked. Oh. Damn. If it is somebody down there, they're gonna stay their goddamn ass down there. I'm not going. Shit. Hurry up and get up these bitches.
Out of nowhere, footsteps echoed from the bottom of the stairwell. Staying professional, James called out to the source of the sound, but no one answered. Rather than head downstairs to investigate, James found himself feeling unusually uneasy. Acting against his usual instincts, he turned and ran away from the noise, clearly shaken. He sprinted down the hallway and entered another room to hide. However, his fear only grew when he suddenly heard a whisper inside the same room. That's when things took a darker turn.
Hey, somebody in here with me. I'm up here doing this damn job. These folks want me to do all this walking in the dark. I'm not walking down there in no motherfucking dark. Hey. Hey. Not coming the fuck out there, man. Somebody is down there with me. Somebody in here with me. When I got this job, I told them I don't do things like this. And I got my camera on, bitch. You can go if you just come out. I'll let you go free. But don't try to just pop out on me. You know what I'm saying? Skirt the f*** out of me, make me shit all on myself on the job. Come on now. Come on now, I'm just trying to get my goddamn hours and go home now. He gonna act like he don't hear me. You know you back there, come on. I'm not finna, I'm telling y'all, I'm finna go. And the clock, I'm going this way. Fuck that.
Once again, James called out, pleading with whoever was there to reveal themselves. He even offered to let them leave without consequences, but there was no response. Standing still, he debated his next move, but ultimately decided to trust his gut over his job. James packed his belongings, locked the premises, and left for the night. Expecting to find signs of a break-in by morning, James was surprised when nothing had been disturbed. This left him questioning his experience. Was he losing his mind, or had he encountered something beyond explanation? Share your thoughts in the comments below.